Right. Even regular Edomites, they don't like Amalek, man. Thou art greatly despised, man.
It says, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Yeah, but you devils is being brought down now. In the Philippines talking shit, you got that on Turkey? Yeah, read that. Turkey, like, look, we want nukes too. Because that last article, Turkey, he like, look, if North Korea got nukes and Iran got nukes, shit, we want nukes. So like, look, man, look, we've been having revolvers all, niggas got 38s and shit. Everybody else upgrading to Mac 11s, but y'all want to keep us with 38s and shit. That ain't fair, man. Like shit, we want a Mac 11 too. We want some shit 3-round bursts. We want an AK. You know what I'm saying? Why we can't have an AK? That's what Turkey's saying. Read that.
All right, this is from News World Europe. It says Turkey's Erdogan, hence he wants nuclear weapons. It says the president said it was unacceptable that his nation was not allowed to have missiles.
Yeah, because to think about it, see, that's how the devil plays. He don't want nobody with the sword but him. Because look, if you got nuclear weapons, you got to show that man respect. Look at North Korea. And North Korea the prime example. Because it's like, look, not this little ass country. It ain't even a full country. This nigga testing nukes, talking shit to Babylon. We niggas hard. You know what I'm saying? Take support. This brother a lot taller and bigger than me. Right? So if you be like, I gotta respect you, he gonna be like, yo, this shit, why you ain't gotta respect me? You know what I'm saying? So that's how these other nations looking at it like, look, y'all strapped. We want to be strapped too. We want nukes too. Right. Israel got nukes, they don't mention it, but them rats got nukes. If Babylon got nukes, them rats got nukes. Because that's Babylon's big homie. You know what I'm saying?
Babylon's the one that's
right. They forced to. I mean, they made them come into World War I. You know, read on.
It says, Turkey's president has shown interest in obtaining nuclear weapons, adding to worries about the proliferation of atomic technology in the Middle East. In a speech to business leaders later on Wednesday, Recep Tayyip Erdogan questioned global arms control agreements, saying it was unacceptable that his nation was not allowed to have nuclear missiles.
Yeah, because it's like, yo, how y'all can have straps, like, and we don't? You know what I'm saying? That's not right, man. No, that's cool, but that's not right. So these other nations are strapping up, and they looking at other countries like, I know Korea got nukes and we don't. You know what I mean, that piss you off, man.
Turkey, that's boom.
Talking about, yeah, go to the house and talking about. You know what I'm saying? So these other nations, they want nuclear capability. You know, but read on.
This is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 7. Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine.
Yeah, the nations have drunken of the wine of these devils, man. Right. Read on.
Therefore the nations are mad.
Yeah, therefore the nations are mad, man. Hey, the president of the Philippines said we ain't listening to no white people, man.
That's how you know he's some Babylon's fault.
Yeah, and people getting hip to this devil, to his trickery, to his witchcraft. That shit not working no more. All them different coups you used to run. You know, you went to Venezuela try to take it over. You got met by Russia and China. You went to Syria trying to take it over. You got met by Russia. You got stopped by Russia. So you devils is getting stopped in your tracks, man. All your witchcraft, all that shit you was doing is not working no more. How many times you gonna get hit with the same punch? That shit not working no more. It's not phasing people no more. Even the bullshit Esau run on niggas, that even 2/3 waking up from bullshit of Esau. Because the level of 2/3 niggas 10 years ago, these new 2/3 niggas kind of bright when you check them out. They know a little something like, yeah, they can hold a conversation with you, but they wind up going off, and you be like, man, the Lord gonna kill that nigga. But you be like, yo, that nigga was type, knowledgeable about certain things, man. And that show you that what hey, give me you got that pop. Give me Isaiah 25:7. Give me 2 Ezra 6, verse 27. Isaiah 25:7, right? Because what all of this, what the blindness is being lifted, man. People are starting to wake up. Now, is they gonna wake up to the truth? The truth? No. But they gonna wake up to some truth. The average person is like awakened to a degree, man. Even a nigga on the corner with a blunt in his mouth, he might get chopped it up with you about some things. He's like, yeah, man, because that. Now, niggas that I grew up with were straight rockheads. They ain't know nothing about nothing. Right. And this is what the information is. But read that.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 25, verse 7.
Right.
It says, and he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people.
Right. So he will destroy in this mountain, right, the face of the covering cast over all people. That's them lies, man. Right. The Lord is revealing the lies of this devil, man. Hey, a lot of the brother Mahar, he do homeschool, right? So he took his kids to like this home. They do an event when you bring your kids to like the homeschool event. He said he thought he'd see like a couple of people. It was like 10,000 people there. And there was kids of all different ages, man. So a lot of people starting to homeschool. Because the best way to get out of that vaccine shit is homeschool, man. And once you do homeschool, you ain't doing homeschool as a single parent. You can forget about that shit. Eve got to get in line. You know what I'm saying? Eve got to get in line. Jake got to get in line to push that homeschool thing. Because what? That's like the only way out of the vaccine. So you got a lot of, and guess what? Homeschool was, well, with the K-12 thing, homeschool is only Monday to Thursday. And you only do from like 9 a.m. to 2 in the afternoon. And you get breaks in between. All you do is sit in front of the computer. You can hear the teacher. You can hear all that. But guess what? You can run your own program on your child, man. Because what? School, that shit is like jail, man. Look at the lunches. Man, school lunch is fucking terrible, man. Public school, man, that shit is, man, that shit is jail food, man. Oh, look at the uniforms. The uniforms is like, they wear the bright yellow shirts. What you wear in jail? You wear the bright orange.
Some of them not. Some of them got yellow shirts.
Yeah, yellow and orange. You like Latin Kings and Hoover Crips and shit. You know what I'm saying? And they put you in the yellow, the orange. Little side joke, but you know what I'm saying? But because they push the gang life on our people too. You know what I'm saying? They push the schools on our people. You know what I mean? Right. Hey, then they give you recess. At school, you got what? You got recess. Oh, they got the metal fences, the big ass, the big ass gates that circle in the playground. And they got whistle.
Yeah,
You gotta get in line, and you gotta march and shit. You know what I mean? Oh, you can't go to the bathroom unless you raise your hand. You need a hall pass to walk the hall. What else?
Then you're not allowed to leave until a certain time. This is like if you was locked up. You can't leave till
Oh, they got detention?
Yeah,
That's like the hole.
Yo,
That's
mandatory.
like, man, that shit like solitary confinement. Yo, man, that's why yeah, man, they be like, yo, you got in-school detention. Oh, they got truancy? That's an escape inmate. Nigga, I was an escape inmate. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I dropped that at 9th grade. Soon as I came into high school, I did 1 year, and I didn't even do that year because I stayed in the gym class, man. Because the gym class was like where everybody came at. And I make first period, sign in first period. I make none of my other classes. And what we'd just run halls and burn blunts. But you had the guard, the fat Jake. I wasn't always this chubby. I was slim. You had the fat Jake come through. Hey, what y'all doing? He trying to chase you. We here. He trying to hit the horn. We hit the side doors, go through the hood. But then you had in the hood, you had truancy officers that'd be like, that'll scope you out like, look at them. They ain't up their age. And then, but we'd be on them. We knew the neighborhood for playing manhunt and shit like that. We'd get away. We'd go to the crib or school let out. We'd go back in the street, man. But that whole school shit is like jail, man. You know, you got detention. You got in-school suspension. Hey man, you can get transferred to another school. Hey, what you got in jail? You got bullies. What you got in school, man? Yo, man, public school is a fucking nightmare, man. Your kid you go through hell in public school, man.
Even going all the way down to the way the building's set up. And then you got like, you got a mess hall.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
that's the mess hall. I mean, in jail, you might have a nigga break his tray over your face. In school, you have what? The food fight. The food fight, you might get smacked with an apple. You know? So, hey man, that's why when your kid be like, man, I don't wanna, like that shit is oppression, man. And you not, and the word educate means to draw out. Or to draw forth. And ain't nothing being drawn out of us when we go to school, man. We're not being told who we are. We're not being told about our history. Now, we was learning this truth in school. We was learning about women and history. Man, school would be fun. You don't want to go. But, man, school is oppressive. Man, when your kid be like, Daddy, I don't want to go.
Bro, I got a statement. I looked up the word school and I watched a documentary on what school was really about. School is made to conform our people. The word school is about conform. They want y'all to deal with all the regulations, rules and regulations of this society, man. That's all.
And guess what? The word campus. When you go into the word campus, it means like a war zone. Because a campus don't apply to a school. If you know about military shit, and you be like, yo, we're going back to campus. Look at the word campus. Somebody look at the word campus. Now, on the regular website, it should tell you that like a campus, now it would say school, but originally a campus is a war zone. Because really, they taking you to war over your mind. They indoctrinating you. That's why when you graduate school and come back, they call it an alumni. Because you've been illuminated with that bullshit. You've been indoctrinated. And you ever seen a little 14-year-old girl go to college? She going humble as hell. But when she get out, she be proud as hell, man. Same thing with you niggas. You go to college regular, struggling, gotta work at fucking Cluck You Chicken and shit like that, right? But when you get that degree, you niggas come out fucking house niggas, man. Cause you've been indoctrinated. You've been poisoned with the poison of the serpent, man. And a lot of you can't bounce back. A lot of you, especially you women, the worst type of woman to deal with is the college hoes, man. the ones that got degrees and shit, or that's on their way to getting a degree. But if you catch them before they get their degree, they super humble. They super humble. The closer they get to graduating, them hoes get cocky and proud. I had a bitch that my ex-girl, she for Jersey City, she DYFS supervisor. So a lot of people was like, yo, how you bag that? I met the bitch when she was in high school. So, and we dealt until she graduated. We ain't together no more. But people was wondering, like, you know, because people judge you on your occupation. So they're like, nigga, you work security and you dating a DYFS supervisor. Like, how do that match? You know what I'm saying? Because you are from what type of work you do. Like, if you tell a cop I'm a nurse, he might let you go. People will treat you different for what type of work you do. If you tell somebody, I work at the warehouse, they gonna shit on you. You know what I mean? Because your character is judged by what type of labor you do here, man. That's how they look at you. Read what you got.
It says, the campus is traditionally the land on which a college or university and related institutional buildings are situated. Now I got the etymology. It says the word derives from a Latin word for field and was first used to describe the large field adjacent Nassau Hall of the College of New Jersey. And when you go down, it says some of the American colleges later adopted the word to describe individual fields at their own institutions. But campus did not yet describe the whole university property. A school might have one space called a campus, one called a field, and another called a yard.
Right, that's the battlefield. That's the battlefield, because Esau battling you that knock that doctrine out of your head, whatever you believe, and indoctrinate you with his shit, man. Yo, man, people go to college and never come back the same. Especially women. You got these house niggas. Our people, they tell their children either go to the military or go to college. Both of it is hell, man. Because man, you go into that college, and you a woman, they got that hazing shit, and they got the fraternities, the sororities. You know, and a lot of women get, hey, you send your daughter to college as a virgin, she come out with her degree with 20 bodies on her, man. But yeah, hey, that's when women get their slut on that. A lot of them start in high school, but on some real shit, the ones that's really sheltered, they really get their release. They really get they get gang banged, they get jumped off, they get ran through. All that shit happen at college, man. And a nigga be quick to send his daughter to college. I'm sending you to college. Man, listen.
And yo, and then the niggas that do that, they be the main ones that went to college.
Yeah.
So they know what it is.
That college shit is fucked up, man. The doctrine that they teach, the environment, everything, that shit is fucked up, man. And you come out way worse a demon than when you went in. Remember, people doing 4 years of that shit, 5, 6 years of that shit. So when you in that element for that long, that shit consume you, man. You gotta constantly be in the spirit, man. Cause you're around nothing but demons, but it ain't street demons. Niggas with blunts and 9mm. You around like corporate house niggas talking about the world and shit. And like, yeah, while this shit, while apartment each other. Then you get bored, so you meet different friends, you know? You like, at first you like, this nigga. But he your roommate. You know what I'm saying? So you get adapted to this nigga, then, you know, man, you know how much drugs on campus? And they got the blackout parties where everybody just in here just smashing. It's just dark. Everybody in there just smashing everything, man. Popping pills. Hey, man, you want to get rid of your pills? You hit a college campus. Them drug dealing niggas. Hey, man, them drug dealing niggas know about the college campus. Man, you go, hey, at the last episode of Power, his son was on a college campus.
Yeah, gun.
He was moving his shit off the college campus,
So
man.
the chick to get down with
Yeah,
this.
because what, that college shit is demonic, man. The school period, that shit is Satan, man. School, why you think your kid fight so hard to get out of that shit, man? Daddy, I don't want to go. He might be getting bullied. Hey, you got the higher grade that don't have shit that's bullying. Your son might be getting bullied for his lunch money, or you might buy him a nice pair of sneakers. You know, and people want to take his sneakers. People want to take his lunch money. Hey, the girls might like him. People might pull a knife on him, but the whole time you like, how was school, son? He don't tell you though. It was okay, but the whole time he oppressed, man. Come to find out your son committed suicide. You like, what the fuck? But you dig into it, they do an investigation. Oh, he was getting, hey, remember they had that stabbing in the Bronx? When he was getting bullied or some shit, and he finally came to school and like stabbed that nigga like 20-something times. It was like a big case like about over a year ago. You remember that, DeBar? That bully that got stabbed up in the BX.
Oh yeah. Yo, he got sentenced too. Cause guess what? The dude that he stabbed up wasn't even the initial bully. He said, yo, since I can't get the dude who bullied me, I'm gonna get the dude that he associated with. So the kid was 15 years old, and the dude who stabbed him up was 18 years old. But he got sentenced. He's out of here.
That's the nigga mentality.
Yeah.
If I can't get you, I'm gonna get
But to show you that school, like jail, you get bullied in jail. Big ass bubble gum. You eat your cornbread. You like, oh, I'm gonna eat this nigga. You know what I mean? You try to fight him and shit, he take this shit anyway. And that shit could kill your spirit. You some little skinny nigga off the street. These niggas been pumping iron for decades. So you come in there like, they gonna take your shit, man. So you try to get down with a clique, just like school. You try to click up with somebody to survive, man. You know? But hey man, that school shit is fucking wicked, man. That school shit is wicked, man. That's why, if you really want to do it, homeschool the way to go. Because what, you seeing what your kid is learning, you able to watch and monitor that shit, and that shit is what, only from Monday to Thursday. Homeschool. They got a 3-day weekend, and they ain't in school as long. But guess what? If Eve is your enemy, you ain't doing that shit, man.
She gonna try to go.
Or if Eve not for the betterment of her children, you're not doing it. Because it takes two to push that homeschool shit, right? You can't do it. You're going to work and shit, it ain't going to work out. You're going to have a DIFUS case. Because you still got to log in like regular school. They're going to say, hey, go ahead, you gonna have ACS on you, man. So you know, man, the ways of this world is demonic. You got that second entrance? And I'm gonna pass it 6 and 27.
It's the second Ezra chapter 6, verse 27. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched.
Right, evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched, man. So the deception that the devil pushing is being quenched, man. It's being steamed off. We don't.
As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome.
Yeah, see, the faith now is flourishing, man. We things is being switched, man. Things is being turned over, man. You know, read.
And the truth, which hath been so long without fruit, shall be declared.
Yeah, see? And the truth that have been so long without fruit shall be declared. And that's what's happening now. And all this devil witchcraft that he been running on the people of the earth is not working no more. Right. These other nations is getting nuclear capability, and they not taking this devil shit, man. You got Iran talking shit against America. You got little ass Hezbollah talking shit against Israel. You know? So man, this war gonna kick off and take off. That shit on there? Yeah. All right.
Let me, So I want to, right? I'm change speeds up a little bit and get back, let the spirit do what it do. But I want to really just touch on, the Day of Atonement because that's what we're coming into, which is that's a heavy holy week, man. That's the time to atone your sins, for your eyeballs from outside, man. And then and that's just in the hopes that He forgives you, because the Lord don't gotta forgive you at all, man.
This is Leviticus chapter 23, verse 26. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, also in the 10th day of this 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement. It shall be a holy convocation unto you, and ye shall afflict your souls, and offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord.
All right, so you gotta afflict your soul, man. That's meaning you're not supposed to eat, not supposed to drink nothing. And it's supposed to be a Sabbath, but being as though right here in Babylon, you might have brothers that have some, but you have brothers that might have jobs but they don't have to work on that day. According to that, yeah, fine. So you're supposed to celebrate it to the best of your ability, So you're not supposed to eat, drink, none of that. And my what I would say to you is just pray to the Lord the whole time that you're in this holy day, man. Because when you fasted and all that, your spirit is your spirit really going out to the Lord, man. Because you're not putting none of this GMO food in. You know what I'm saying? Nothing, man. So it's you're pure kind of, in a sense, man. You're still in the flesh. That's why fasting is good, man. That's why this is a heavy holy day, man. And at the same time, you're supposed to pray for the downfall of your enemies, man. And Lord's willing, this will be the last Day of Atonement that we have to suffer in this kingdom.
Right.
Because brothers is getting tired, man. Brothers been coming out here week in, week out for years and years and years. Brothers been coming out here years and years and years, man. Week in and week out, man. In and out of season, man. Prophesying the downfall of this place. So that's like a perfect holy day on top of regular things, man. Just to really pray for the downfall of this place.
Verse 28. And ye shall do no work in that same day, for it is a day of atonement, to make an atonement for you before the Lord your power. For whatsoever soul it be that shall not be afflicted in that same day, he shall be cut off from among his people.
That's right, and being cut off from among the people, that's some heavy shit. That's like a hurt piece, man. You got what's that, man? Jehovah's Witnesses. If you do some bullshit in their congregation, they turn their back on you while you in there. That's like a hurtful feeling. And just to be cut off from your people, Israel, man, that's crazy, man. That means Yahweh Shemel Shah turned his back on us, and he turned his back on us right now. That's why we're in the condition and the predicament that we're in right now, man. We turned our back on him, he turned his back on us. That's a balance right there. And the people walking around wondering why they're in the condition they're in. Like the elder said earlier, man. Man, it's just the information needs, So you got little dumbass niggas smoking weed and all that, but now they're starting to get an understanding why, because the Lord's starting to come back to his people, and he can work with anybody. Ain't nobody saved right now. We come out here in hopes to be saved. The only way that you're gonna be saved is when you're sitting on the chariot looking at the destruction of America. So this right here, this is the training ground also. You got Jacob's trouble. That's gonna separate the boys from the men. Because you got a lot of dudes in Israel that's full of shit. They be like, yo, I'm with it, this, that. They come out every Saturday just for a fucking hangout, man. This ain't no hangout, man. This is real life, man. This is about your salvation, man. When the brothers don't understand that, they should kick rocks, man. Do yourself a favor, man.
Verse 30. And whatsoever soul it be that doeth any work in that same day, the same soul will I destroy from among his people.
That's right, he want to destroy your soul from among his people. Go ahead.
Ye shall do no manner of work. It shall be a salute forever throughout your generations.
That's right. Forever, man. That's forever, like generation to generation to generation. Like, I don't know what they're saying across the street, but they're not talking about that, man. You know? And these niggas, bro, what they do generation to generation here in Babylon, they celebrate Christmas. They celebrate Halloween. You know? Memorial Day, Labor Day.
They got a graveyard in the church.
Come, yeah, come. You know?